Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are surrounded by pageantry and tradition, and it's clear to see that college football will be at its best today. Kentucky ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And now we'll get a look at this offense for the first time today. And all eyes will be on this man because he is electrifying every time he touches the ball.
I mean, so much fun to watch. Can hit home runs, can make big plays. Everything in this offense starts with that grown man.
What I really like about him, too, is he's versatile, right? He can carry the rock, he can catch the football, he's good at blocking. This guy stays on the field for a reason.
They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Going to the running game. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Looking for space. It's Powell. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. With the catch, it's Fowler. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
On a big 3rd down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on 4th down. Trying to get behind the defense. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down. The Wildcats offense. First time. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be cheating that way from his free safety position.
You're right, because as a quarterback, I just can't throw to my guy in the perimeter, right? I got to attack the middle of the field. The problem is you've got one of the best safeties in the nation who likes to lay people out.
The middle of the field, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's got an eye on that receiver out there, too, that's dynamic. So let's see what kind of day he can have.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. A little screen to the running back. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line gets set, 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Montgomery. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
The incompletion brings up a second down. He's looking to throw. He fires one deep over the middle. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as...
And the ball is picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good...
Intercepted by
reception.
It's all about making plays.
And the Wildcats will try to punch it in on first and goal. The snap sets up the throw. He's got it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats! Well, 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 somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
Getting set for the point after. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll start this drive with a pass. Oh, he wants it all. Reels it in down the left side. Running toward the tape. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown. Quick strike touchdown, comes out and jump-starts the offense.
Man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
PAT unit on the field. Kind of drive everybody loves. OC quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Second and 10 here. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, look out on the right. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Kentucky. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Jacksonville State was able to finish off a close one at Burgess Snow Field today. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. He's going to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Powell. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. The give to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Off play action. They're bringing heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He turns that loose down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. On the move, it's Burgess. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive. Got a lot of room to the right. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Kentucky.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking for room, it's Powell. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. Into the pile, maybe got 1. He stopped at the 21. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. To the air, it's Montgomery. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Things working pretty well for this defense, out of the dime package and still getting plenty of heat on the quarterback.
Yeah, get off the rock, understand the situation. All the fast guys got the back end covered. It's my job to seek and destroy the quarterback. Great job by the defensive line rushing after that guy and getting him on the ground.
They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes a move. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at them. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The play action fake. He'll take the deep shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. spits it out to the back. Another incompletion on third down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Handoff to the single running back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He wants to take the top off. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. He's off to the races. And he will house it.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped him.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Line is set on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Irvin. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Takes the handoff. It's Powell.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Pulls it and fires to the left. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. Back to throw, it's Montgomery. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. Gets it in there for the touchdown.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And he puts through the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a 62-yard pass for the score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Irvin. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The 1st down for the offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Burgess. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. We've they've got a good one going here. I'm looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to move it through the air. Pulls it in. It's Cook. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. They'll run it from the gun. He's got enough to move the chains for Kentucky. And now on first down after converting with the run. They're going to ride this running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. That's caught. It's Irvin. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Kentucky going quickly.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do with it.
Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6. Now on 2nd and goal. Now they're going to throw it. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Wyoming is ahead in this one, but there's still time on the clock, and unless Josh Allen puts on that Pokes uniform again, this could stay tight. They're up by 7 over the Astronauts. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Back to throw. It's Montgomery. It's complete to the right. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. Dances away from the Heat. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Now the play fake. He rifles one deep down the right side. Afterburner's coming. Finds the finish line for the touchdown.
Sometimes it's players, not plays. or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits those uprights right in half. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Got a wide open receiver. Off he goes. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Wildcats!
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Got it behind the line. It's Fowler. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. And here on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. The give to the tailback.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Makes his connection. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. He lets it fly. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he's in for the touchdown.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup. And then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
Lining up for the PAT. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. Here's the return from inside his 10. He gets a block. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. To the ground with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got him in the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Fires to the wide out. Wide open downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Kentucky right back to the line. He leaves it with his back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Holds it in. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. They'll leave it with the lone back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He wants it all. And it's caught. Touchdown, Kentucky.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Fowler. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Offense getting set for 1st down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Montgomery. Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. He's got the back in the middle. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. He'll just keep slinging it. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the 1st one they've used this half. And here comes the punt team. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the 1st half.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. He's got his man. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Irvin. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires to the right. Touchdown, Kentucky. What a grab and go for the score.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the 1st half, but this unit looks dialed in.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Texas has a lead right now in Austin, but I'm not sure Bevo's feeling like this one's in the clear. This has been a nip and tuck affair all game. They're up by 7 over Temple. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Catch in the middle. It's Pollard. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Feeling some heat. Another incompletion on third down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Running back searching for a hole. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Typically, you only see this at the end of the game or end of a half. I'm not really sure why we're getting an early peek at victory formation. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Falcon Stadium.
Just about ready to go in the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. At the 40, there he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And how about that on 3rd down? You give it to your playmaker in the backfield, and he's able to use his speed to go get the first.
And he's a guy that you should be focusing on with this offense. He's definitely a game breaker. He's a guy that they starred, going into this matchup that they had to stop. 3rd down, money down. You figured they might probably get him the football. They do, and they get the first down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. Nice move to stay on his feet. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. On third down, he drops the throw. They'll run the screen. Turns it on in midfield. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. On the ground, it's Powell. Got room at the 35. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generate a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to funnel the football back to the middle of the field.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Montgomery. He's got it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They're going to run it. The final gut punch. Touchdown on the short run. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. They'll run it from the gun. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Wide out in motion. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Still looking, on the move. He'll pull it down. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Back to the ground game on the left. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Montgomery. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He makes the connection. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. They bring the punter onto the field now. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. 1st down here for the offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Flushed out of the pocket. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw. Quickly complete. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. If you like the stats, and I know you do, he's over 400 yards passing now.
Yeah, if they win this game, he's getting a game ball. There's no doubt about it. This guy has been on fire from the very start of this football game. He's just been throwing bullets all over the field.
Kentucky going quickly. Wants to throw on 1st down. Setting up the screen. Still running at the 40. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a cover. It's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Pat.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Fires it down the seam. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he's got a touchdown.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Kent State is currently ahead inside a jam-packed Dick Stadium, but the Golden Flashes have not been able to separate themselves offensively. They're up by 7 over New Mexico State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's looking for a man on second down. Complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. He finds his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. And now on second down for this offense. Snagged in the middle. It's Urban. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. That last completion sets him up on second down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Gets it out fast. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. After the short completion, it's now second down. The give out of the gun. Tackled, but he has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Just about set to kick it away. Back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. First down here for the offense. Trying the left side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Coming after it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got great speed. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He'll come out throwing on first down. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, the running back has it. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Give to the running back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Offense set on first down. They'll go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pollard. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. The give to the lone running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. It's a reverse. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Buying some time. Still on his feet at the 45. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. A 3rd and long coming up here. Off the play fake. Fires on the run. He's got an open man. And he's in for the touchdown.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Ready to try the point after. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Looking to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Irvin. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. They're testing the right side here. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. From the gun, give on the inside. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Hand off from the shotgun. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Makes it past the marker. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. And now this offense on 1st and goal has a chance to break the tie late. They'll try to get it in with the run. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Wildcats! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
They'll line up for the extra point, and at this juncture, every point matters. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Kansas State was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans in the Little Apple. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been those K-State fans who will enjoy this win. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Going up top on 1st down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. Scanning the field, it's Montgomery. Finds the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Working the middle, it's complete. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quick strike complete. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision. 4th down, gotta have it here. He'll off one deep down the left side. The grab and go as he takes it in for the touchdown.
What a massive play by this offense. Man, you needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or do you go for 2? Do you go for the win? Do you try to take the lead? That is a you decision.
So you think this is automatic? This extra point attempt is filled with pressure. And he needs this one for the tie, and he's got it. We're locked up in the fourth. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up here for this QB.
Yeah, because you need to take shots beyond the sticks so the clock will stop and you can save every second you have.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
We'll get it started here in overtime. He'll start this drive firing. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. First and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown. Snap in the shotgun. Takes the easy one to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Third and goal, and they have to find a way to get a touchdown. Wide receiver shows motion. With jet sweep pass.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays and big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Hello, everyone, and welcome. You can sense it through the pageantry, the tradition. Team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So the Navy midshipmen will go on offense first to start this game. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys, and he makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just, you can trust him. Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back. You got all guns blazing.
They push it out to the 39 after picking up 5. Navy quick to the line. The brigade celebrating another first down, and that's really the way Navy's always done it. You can even think back to the great... And the defense gets to the quarterback. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. And they can't make the connection on third down. Navy will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Ball still at the 45 after the incompletion. They'll snap it 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the... And they got him for the sack.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Fair catch called for and made. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. First down for this offense.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a...
Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, midshipman. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Wants to throw. It's Montgomery. Gets rid of it. He looks that one in nicely. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to power their way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And Navy will go back on the attack. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Navy quick to the line. On 3rd down, going up top. They're working that left side. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun to give to the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Back to pass, it's Irvin. Throwing right. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The offense set for a first down play. They'll try the run. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They're going to run it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down into 35.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Going for it all. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
And here comes the Navy offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
They'll give it to him again. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Navy quick to the line.
That's an awesome-looking carry. And you know when you're playing Navy, you better get ready to try to stop the run. Whether it's option, whether it's conventional, you better practice being in your gap, everybody being sound, and getting your eyes on the football. There are 3 certainties in life, guys. You're going to die, you're going to pay your taxes, and Navy is going to tote the rock.
Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Dropping back, it's Irvin. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Middle linebackers because they're right in the middle of the defense. You put guys that have a nose for the football because they literally line up over the football every single time. They play the run well, and look at this. How about this? Rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, getting the big sack.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's going to run it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They'll try to start the second quarter by putting points on the board with a field goal. At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So now on comes the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Oregon is ahead early right now, but years past they've had Michael James or Joey Harrington. They don't have that guy this year, and that's why this is tight. They're up by 7 over Western Michigan. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Gets it out quickly. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Looking to pass, it's Montgomery. Using the quick game.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Pollard. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. Fast motion from the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Fowler. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Headed to the end zone. And they're in for a touchdown.
What an example of this quarterback just putting his offense on his back. Drop back, wanted to throw the ball downfield, nobody open, no problem. Extend the play, buy himself some time, and then take off with his legs to score that touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. You've got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Now the toss. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play. Navy quick to the line. Looking downfield, it's Irvin. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
This pass rush has just been relentless. You can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. He'll keep it himself. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Navy will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They'll try it over the left side. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Card in the backfield. It's Fowler. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Quarterback checking off. They go to the ground. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Fowler. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Grabbed behind the line. It's Spears. Oh, look out! And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14 to 10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. And he's going to try to return this one. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And Navy will go back on the attack. Leaves it with the running back. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Irvin. He's got his man. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Trying play action. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. Oh, it is on the offensive line to shore up the protection after the sack on the last play. 3rd down. And it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a beautiful sight. Not only are we big and strong and powerful and athletic, you can have unbelievable hands to the mix, because we can catch a football too, just like those little DBs, create turnovers, force interceptions. Let's go.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. A shot for the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fowler. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. Using his legs, it's Powell. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. To the air, it's Montgomery. Quickly complete. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Buys a little extra time. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It is perfect. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you got to stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Navy offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime, too.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Power football with the run. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Just needs a crack to get a return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's got the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Montgomery. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Bunch formation, trying to spring a guy free. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Wants to go up top. Takes a hit as he fires. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Colorado Springs.
Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Looking for room, it's Powell. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They'll give it to the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Back to throw, it's Montgomery. Takes the grab. Runs through the tackle. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a fourth and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation of the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the fourth down.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Navy quick to the line. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Navy will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. The give to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking downfield, it's Montgomery. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Lean for the wire, touchdown. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Kansas is comfortably ahead on the scoreboard right now. Frankly, the kind of lead we're used to seeing inside Fog Allen Fieldhouse with the Jayhawks. They're up by 24 over the Sharks. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's going to pass on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll leave it with him. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. To the air, it's Montgomery. Finds his target down the middle. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And here comes the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. And Navy will go back on the attack. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism, his speed, his bend, and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
Hoping to find one that works this time on 2nd down from the 7. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He'll slither through and pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Navy will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. He's going to pass. Good timing on the quick out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. The pirouette on the run. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Using his legs, it's Powell. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Dances away again. And it's a touchdown.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here comes the Navy offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on second down. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. After the productive first down play, it's quarterback on the keeper. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. He lost one down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. It's caught downfield. Touchdown, Navy! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. He'll ride his man on the option. He's not going to get it in, and the lead will remain 18 as they were trying to make this a 2-possession game. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking to throw, it's Montgomery. Got his man quickly. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. After that completion, move the chains. Now first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Fowler. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. He wants to pass it on second down. Makes his connection. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Trying to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, I think it's pretty safe to say this guy's going to be getting a helmet sticker. That now his second interception of the game. He has just been lights out here today.
And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
The third down offense has not been good, and add this one to the tab. Another third down stop. They give up the sack. They're down by 3+ possessions. Nothing going this offense's way.
Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. One final play before the end of the quarter. Off-play action on first down. Unleashes one. Complete to the right. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. 1st and 10 for the offense. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He'll do it himself. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Line getting set on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Powell. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Tackled after picking up the 1st down. After picking up a couple of 1st downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Montgomery. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. And Navy will go back on the attack. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Gets open down the middle. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Navy quick to the line.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. On the move. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. The inside handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The offense in hurry up mode. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking for a man. It's Irvin. Quick strike complete. And boy, is he close to that 1st down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the 1st. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll go to the counter play. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires downfield. Complete to the right. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. Not much room. He gets one down to the 7. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd and goal from way back there. It's a reverse. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. It's good, and that was dead solid, perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. Thing you want to do here is give up a big return, pin them back, and then the defense can just stop them from scoring a touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And here comes the Navy offense. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Give to the running back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are surrounded by pageantry and tradition. Just about ready to kick it away. And here's the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The Sharks offense will have plenty of work to do after that return was bottled up. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Handoff from the gun. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets to the 14. And the crowd starting to rise up on this early 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Sharks decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt. They got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Gonna run it. It's Powell. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. To the air on first down. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Floating away. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away to buy time. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Offense working from the pistol. Off play action. Flushed out of the pocket. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake, and bam! That defender's right in your face.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They'll go to the ground. Nice move to keep moving. Running it in the red zone, imposing their will and picking up 5 down to the 15. The give to the back. Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Let's it fly. And it'll be a touchdown.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Line gets set, first down. He wants to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
They're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Takes the easy completion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Pocket starts to collapse. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. Looking for a block. It's Powell. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Running to the left. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll go with a direct snap. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They bring the punter onto the field now. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8. He's looking to throw. It's caught. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Sharks line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Caught over the middle. It's Pollard. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. This offense has a second down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And here comes the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that lead grows even bigger.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. On first down, here comes this offense. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Heaves it on the run. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
The Sharks will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Slips through the line. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. A first down for the offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. He's going up top. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. From the gun, the running back looking for room. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They go right back to it. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Sharks come to the line with a new set of downs. On the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter.
using 18-yard line. Third down coming.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Wide open downfield. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. They'll try the left side. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Running back goes in motion. The give from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Already 2 for 2 on third down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Sharks will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The offense lining up for a first down play. The give on the inside. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The play action fake. He lets it fly. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the right. Another incompletion on third down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll bring it back. It's Bullock. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Nice run there on first down. You know this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Motion from the offense. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Gets it out quickly. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He'll pull it on the read. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. From the gun, the ground game. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Sharks will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabs it in the middle. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Cross the 10, got it out to the 14. That's a gain of 5. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. The back goes in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Working that left side. Running toward the tape. At the 20. No one's going to get him. Touchdown. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. The lead is 19. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. North Carolina overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from Chapel Hill, these Tar Heels got to be thrilled with this result. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. On second down, he'll fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. Bringing it back, it's Fowler.
Return is brought down at the 30.
Offense getting set for first down.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He's looking to throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Scrambling away. He'll try to do it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll try the run. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quarterback checking the play. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some heat. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. Here comes the field goal unit. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. pulls it and fires to the left. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him along the sidelines, and the foot is clearly down for the catch, and they'll move the chains. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's McGowan. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Got his man on the outside. Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. They want to just keep throwing it. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the 1st down. The Sharks want to move quickly. 3rd down play from the gun. Using the quick game. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Looking to pass on 2nd down. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Touch pass on the right. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Sharks will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Now on the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. 1st down for this offense. He's going to pass. Throws to the tight end. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They're going to open this drive with a pass, using the back as a receiver on the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Feeling some heat. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. The incompletion on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 43. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Throws to the wideout. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Looking for more room. Running inside the 20. And he'll take this one all the way home and into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Just over 20 seconds to play before halftime. They'll have it 1st and 10. Throwing right. Complete downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. They'll throw it on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. This one's complete. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Fires and picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable 1st half so far. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Falcon Stadium.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll open the 2nd half with a run. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Running back searching for a hole. At the 35, he's open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. They go to the ground. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Now on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They'll run it from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. 6th play of the drive coming up. Wants to throw on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, and try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He looks that one in nicely. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. fires to the right. Another incompletion on third down. The Sharks will punt this one away. He gets a block. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The run from the shotgun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it.
Second down coming up.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Catch in the middle, it's Pollard.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
Got his man to the left. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the credit to them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all of them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Kent State looks like a bunch of world beaters right now. I'm not sure I've ever seen this offense look this crisp. They're up by 25 over the Royals. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. They'll run play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Sharks send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Looking to move it through the air. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Give to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Pollard. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll run the jet sweep, making the defense go sideline to sideline. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Snagged in the middle. It's Fowler. They get him down after he makes the catch. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. He wants it all. He's got it, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Lining up for the PAT.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The lone back's got it. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Wide out in motion. On 3rd down, going up top. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Sharks will call on their punt team. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Movement here from the tight end. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. They're working that left side. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. A strike downfield. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. The hand to the running back. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fowler. And he's going to be just short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now on 2nd down. Off play action. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they had made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The run to the left. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Back to throw, it's Grimes. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, picked off. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
1st down here for the offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And he's a real nowhere man, tackled in this no-gain land. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Finds his man. It's Pollard. They bring the punter onto the field now. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. And that pass intercepted.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Add them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab down the middle. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. On 2nd down, looking to throw. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Off the play fake. Looking for the score. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Good right down the boulevard. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now this offense is back on the field. Looking to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Robertson. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. And the Sharks will keep this drive going. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Looking for a man. It's Grimes. It's complete. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. The Sharks have it with a 1st and 10. They keep attacking through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Robertson. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Going up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Couldn't get anything done on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 46. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Gives them a little breathing room. Picks up 5 and gets it to the 7-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, running back gets the give. He'll slither through and pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. All wideouts, no backs. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Extending the play. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass, it's Grimes. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. Makes the grab and a nice gain, gets it to the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. He wants to throw. Dances away. He's going to run it. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Fires to the big fella. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Sharks are moving quickly down the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Quarterback extends the play. Short gain on the play before he slides. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
Come on now, O-line. You've got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unleashes one deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll leave it with the lone back. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold it.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And here comes the punt team. He'll call for the fair catch here. The offense set for a 1st down play. He's looking to throw it. And that is interception number 3 on the day. They had to have it, and they got it. A touchdown late in this game.
You didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Minnesota is currently rowing the boat right now. This is shaping up to be a blowout to remember. They're up by 34 over UConn. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To the air. It's Grimes. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's got it. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
They'll throw it on 1st down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Got his man downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. The Sharks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. They're trying to get to it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Quickly complete.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. Power football with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Loss of 2.
So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.